How's it going, everybody? It's PMdre back with another video, and in today's lecture we're going to be talking about progressive overload. What is progressive overload? Progressive overload is pretty much the gradual increases of stress placed on the body through weight training. So when we go to the gym and we lift those weights, we're going in there to be bigger and we're going in there to be stronger. That is the main objective. So as you do this over time, your body tends to adapt. But when your body adapts, that's when either A, you increase the intensity, B, you increase the frequency, or C, you just increase as far as your overall workload. So it's all about getting better in the gym. So I'm going to talk about actually the history and how it got started. So by Dr. Thomas Delorme, when he first came up with this concept, he was doing this pretty much for soldiers after World War II to assist with their rehabilitation. So when you think about how this concept has been developed, it has been around for quite a good amount of time, and I know you've heard about it from many sources as far as where have you been looking, or maybe you just had to tickle your curiosity. So as far as adjusting for progressive overload and how it is beneficial for bodybuilding is that not only does it help you increase strength and also reach your potential for strength, it also does help with muscular growth as well. So when you go into the gym, this is why I always emphasize, you want to record what you're doing. So either A, you're taking a mental memory, my hat's off to you because I couldn't do that myself. You might be writing this down maybe in your phone, like taking a note, or you just do it old school and just have your pen and your pad with you. So when you do certain exercises, we're going to use the bench press, for example. So say, for example, you're doing 225 for 5 reps. You did that the first time, you know what, it was difficult, you got to 4. So then next week you do it again and then bam, you ended up getting 5. So what you want to do on the third week is constantly improve. So if you're doing 225, try 230. If you could pretty much hit that 230, you're gradually increasing the weight and gradually increasing your strength. And with strength comes muscle gains. So this is why I really wanted to talk about progressive overload, because sometimes you go into the gym and we just go nomad. So we pretty much just start doing all types of exercises and we're not really taking into consideration the amount of weights maybe we're lifting, or sometimes we just forget or we just get caught up in doing certain training and programs that we just like to do. So you always got to go into the gym with a plan, especially if you want to maximize your efficiency and time in the gym. Another concept you want to consider with progressive overload that I mentioned is frequency. So one good thing about frequency, let's say for example you just started in the gym doing 3 times a week. Now you can improve that to 4 times a week, and then gradually maybe 5 times, 6 times a week. So as the times go by, you work your way up to that workload. Your body's used to the stress and you are adapting. That is the main point we have to take into consideration. Your body's adapting to the training stimulus. Now you got to challenge it again to reach that next level. Another thing is intensity. Let's say if you started off, and this goes for a lot of beginners, you start with lower weights that you can use so you can perfect your form. As time goes on, you raise the weight. So as you raise the weight and it becomes more challenging, and let's take into consideration your 1 rep max. If you do not know that already, then just do it gradually with the weight that you started with in the beginning to make things easier. But like what I was trying to say is that with the intensity, do something that you want to make sure that you're actually challenging yourself. You're putting tension, you're putting pretty much telling your body, hey, I want to grow, we're going to grow, I'm going to put this weight on you and you better push it. Another thing that you also want to take into consideration are the way how you do your exercises. It's outside of just increasing your rep ranges or your sets or your total workload, you also can use different techniques. These techniques could be drop sets, they could be supersets, they could even be cheat reps. Like there's so many things out there that are available to pretty much change up the training so your body doesn't just adapt and you just stay plateaued. Because a lot of reasons why people do plateau is because, you know what, they don't have a plan in place as far as gradually increasing strength and also making sure they're utilizing time in the gym. So I hope you guys found this video informative, and progressive overload is actually a really big topic. So if you'd like me to do another video on this, pretty much covering some other things, or maybe even focusing on frequency or focusing on intensity and focusing on volume, I'd be more than willing to do that for you guys. Because again, you gotta love these lectures when I'm doing. That's right, your boy PMdre. Oh, look at those games. But you know what? I just gotta say it. You know it's coming. So you know what we do here on the PMdre Fitness channel. Don't forget to share. That's right. Tell everybody that you know, that I don't know, that you watch my channel. Like. That's right. Like. Comment. And subscribe. If you like this video and you want to see more, then subscribe to my channel. And I'll catch y'all later.